Come in.
Hey, Senad, how's it going?
It's going great.
I'm Adam from Nike. We spoke on the phone last week.
Oh yeah, I remember. Please, have a seat.
Awesome. Thank you very much. And thank you again for setting this meeting up and meeting with me so quickly.
Yeah, no problem.
It was great talking on the phone last week. But how are you doing on this chilly day?
You know, November really creeped on us real quick.
I know it did. So if I remember correctly from when we last talked, you said, I think, that your son had a soccer game this previous weekend, right?
Yeah, Robbie. He had a
Robbie,
semifinal game Saturday, and he scored the game-winning goal in
Did he
overtime.
really?
Yep.
Wow, that's awesome. You must be really proud of him.
Definitely.
So, I mean, it was the semifinals, right?
Yep.
So that means the championship must be coming up, this weekend?
Yeah, championship this Saturday, 4 o'clock.
That's fantastic. Well, I don't know if I mentioned, I have a younger son. His name's James.
I believe you did.
And he's actually on the middle school soccer team right now, and I'm sure he would love to go and watch a game and see Robbie play.
You know, Robbie loves the support.
Yeah, that'd be great. And then maybe he can even give James a few pointers after the game.
Definitely.
That'd be great. So, are you ready to get this meeting started?
Yeah, let's get it going.
Awesome. So, if it's all right with you, I would like to set an agenda for today.
No problem.
All right, so I know we spoke on the phone last week, and we briefly talked about you and your retail stores, the ones you're running and where they are located.
Mm-hmm.
But what I would like to do today is just ask you a few questions to learn more about your company and the situation that you're in right now.
All right.
And then we will be able to mutually decide on the next big steps.
All right.
So is there anything else that you wanted to bring up today that we should talk about?
No, don't think so, Adam.
Awesome. All right. So first of all, let me just ask you real quick. What are you looking for when you purchase a pair of soccer cleats that can better represent your stores and sell right off your shelves?
Well, as you know, Adam, the weather gets very unpredictable around here. You
Sure
never
does,
really
yeah.
know what kind of playing surface
Yep.
you'll be playing on, whether it's soft ground or a firm ground. I'm really looking for a cleat that will provide traction on any given surface on any given day.
Okay. So now, do you think that a cleat like that can be used on any playing surface? Would that be beneficial to your business, making sales and raising your overall turnover?
Yes, absolutely.
All right. Well, that's great. So right now, what type of cleats are you selling?
You know, currently we have two types. We have the soft ground and the firm ground.
Okay. All right. So what suppliers are you selling?
Currently we have Nike, Adidas, and Puma.
All right. So you're the big three.
The big three.
All right. Sweet. And how's that working out for you?
You know what? To be honest with you, Adam, it's really not going great right now.
It's too bad.
You know, the price of all the new cleats coming out, you know, it's rising, and the need for different sided cleats is declining due to these high costs.
Yep. Well, you know, it's too bad to hear that. But you know, I just want you to tell me, what would the impact be if you had and only needed one pair of high-end multi-surfaced soccer cleats rather than having, you know, 2 or 3 pairs. So rather than having your soft ground cleats and your firm ground cleats and your turf cleats, like how would that impact you in your store?
Well, you know, Adam, the impact will be that these kids out here will be able to afford having a pair of cleats that will
Okay.
work on any surface out there.
All right, so with these new high-end pair of the interchangeable studded cleats that are durable, would those help you?
Well, Adam, let's be honest. You know it's going to create more sales, plain and simple. Sounds like having these cleats will be the next big thing.
I think so too. So, I mean, as you already know, we're both businessmen. You know, consumers, you know, they always want the next big thing. Am I right?
Yeah, I agree.
Right. So, as I understand, we've covered a decent amount of information so far in our meeting today, and I just simply want to ask you what you think your top 2 needs are that would make soccer cleats sell quicker from your stores off the shelves.
Adam, you know, I want these kids to be able to afford having a pair of cleats that they can use on any surface, as well as having the durability to withstand the repeated use of using a single pair of cleats on different surfaces throughout the soccer season.
All right, well, look, I can completely relate to that statement there because, like I said, my son, he's a middle schooler, he's in soccer, his feet are growing, whatever, but you know, my wife and I are constantly having to return his cleats because they just aren't durable enough. They're ripping so quickly, and it's just a shame that we have to do that. And a lot of these surfaces that make these cleats, they just make them unusable after just half a season.
Yeah, I agree, Adam. It's awful. Actually, last week I had to go out and buy Robbie a brand new pair of cleats after he used a soft ground pair of cleats on a firm ground playing surface.
So these are the cleats you used in the semifinal game?
Yeah, they better.
Well, hey, at least you know, he scored the overtime goal with it, right?
Yeah. After spending all that money, you better score 10 more goals.
Right. Okay. So, I mean, after hearing your top 2 needs being affordability and having a pair of cleats that can withstand the wear and tear, I think that my cleats will be able to satisfy your needs.
You ready? Okay, I'm listening.
All right, so for the past 2 years, Nike has been working and investing so much of their time and their money into creating a pair of high quality and durable soccer cleats that can be used on any kind of playing surface, whether it's the muddy soft ground, the dry dirt, the firm ground, or the turf.
I didn't know they were doing this.
Yeah, they have. We've been conducting these tests for about 2 years now, and many of our customers they haven't been satisfied with the cleats we've been coming out with, and the main thing that they're really not happy with is just the durability of them.
Yeah, I get the same complaints, each and every day
as
a business owner. The durability is always the number one issue I come across.
Definitely. So, it took countless hours, but we were finally able to come out with a prototype, and this was actually just 6 months ago. And to test this prototype, I was actually involved with this. I actually contacted my former coach, Rob Wright, from Plymouth State University, and he actually agreed to have his players wear the prototype cleats for the duration of their entire preseason.
Oh wow, really?
Yep. And after surveying all these student athletes, they said that the cleats they were wearing, the prototype, they were the most durable cleats they've ever worn. And to top that off, they came up to me, and they just were so happy. They just wanted me to tell Nike how much they appreciated that. They finally decided to come out with one cleat that can be used on all these different playing surfaces, because it makes it very affordable for these student athletes. And as well as I do, college is so expensive, and everyone has loans coming out, and Nike's just getting ahead of the game from what I'm seeing.
Wow, these cleats sound like they're very beneficial to these soccer players.
Right? So, I've been hyping up these cleats this whole presentation, this whole conversation, and I mean, would you like to see a pair of them?
Oh, of course, Adam.
Awesome. All right. Here you go. So the first cleat I'm going to show you, this is right out of the box. I mean, I haven't even opened them yet, so it's a good thing both of them are there. So if you want to feel them, you're more than welcome to.
These look awesome. Wow, these even feel better.
They don't just come in that bright color, anyways. There's plenty of different colors you can customize.
I actually like the bright color.
Okay, good. Well, I'll start off with durability. Obviously, the very top, it's called the new Nike Skin ID.
Oh, wow.
And it obviously you need a durable cleat when you're using one pair instead of 3 different ones, right?
Yeah, exactly.
And then this one right here, this is a little surprise. This is actually a cleat that was worn by one of the Plymouth State players during their preseason.
Oh, wow.
So, I mean, here, take a look at it.
These look brand new. I thought, wow, I would expect them to be a lot more damaged than this.
Right? Well, obviously, it was only just over a month, right? So, obviously, the top still looks brand new. They look just as colorful. So, if you want to turn it over, the more important piece is the studs, right?
Yep.
So, when you look at the studs, the firm ground ones, obviously, they're made of carbon fiber. So, they're really sharp. It's very hard to dull them. They're going to last you a while. And then, secondly, the soft ground studs, those are made out of stainless steel. So, I mean, I think it really satisfies your needs, and if you just look at them, they're a better value.
These look amazing. Adam.
They're a better value, Senad, and they're more economical than any cleat that's out there on the market. And I just want to know where your head's at. I mean, what are you thinking right now?
Adam, to tell you the truth, sounds great. These shoes look very, very high end, and I can really see myself carrying these cleats in my stores. And I really believe that these will appeal to my customers.
Okay, well, obviously they're not just going to save you money, they're going to make you money. So, have I been somewhat clear as to, what I'm trying to do for you right now?
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. That's great to hear. So, I really do think that today's meeting has gone very well. But what's important to me, Senad, is really what you're thinking. And would you please just share with me what you liked, and more importantly, what you didn't like, or maybe what's making you a little more hesitant?
Adam, I'll tell you, I would love that these cleats will be more affordable to my customers, since they won't have to have multiple pairs. They can use one pair and use it on multiple playing surfaces. But what's really, making me still nervous about this product is the durability. How can you promise me durability?
Okay, great. That's fine. So what you're saying is the month-and-a-half test we've gone through with Plymouth State and everything, it just might not have been long enough for them to maybe start tearing, right?
Yeah, it could
and
be.
that's not even a full soccer season.
Exactly.
However, what I'm going to say is, what I'm going to ask, I guess, is, are you familiar with carbon fiber?
No, I don't believe so.
All right, well, do you know that the Army uses carbon fiber to make their bulletproof vests?
Wow, I didn't know that.
Okay, well, obviously, these studs right here are made of carbon fiber. So, obviously, if there's bulletproof vests that save someone's life, I don't think that these are going to break anytime soon or wear down.
You make a good point.
Okay, and then when it comes to stainless steel, we have the highest quality, toughest metal out there right now. the studs aren't going to bend. They're not going to, snap in half or anything like that. So, I mean, does that alleviate your concerns at all, what I'm saying? Did I make sense there?
You got a point. The steel, it's the toughest metal out there
Yep.
right now. What really catches my eye is the fact that you said that carbon fiber is used in bulletproof vests and they're using these cleats. I can pretty sure guarantee that these is the most durable cleats out there.
I would have to agree with you. So Senad, that's great to hear that you understand everything that I've covered so far. I mean, the next step would be to just set up another meeting. I know we're not going to try and close anything today. I'm sure you need to, take this all in. And, I mean, would you like to set up another meeting in a couple weeks or something?
Adam, I think that's a great idea.
Awesome. All right. Well, I'm just going to take out my phone and look at my calendar. If you want me to send, that'd be great. So what are you thinking from now?
Adam, I'm really excited about this product as soon as you can.
Okay. I was going to go like 2 weeks from now, if that works for you.
That works for me.
All right. And anytime work
how
for you?
about same time as today?
Same time as today?
Yep.
Yeah, that's wonderful. Let me put that on my phone real quick.
All right, works for me, Adam.
Awesome. Well, hey, I really do appreciate your time. It was great talking to you last week, and please don't hesitate to call me if something comes up, and just please let me know.
Awesome, definitely.
It was great seeing you.
Take care.
Take care.